Hey guys, welcome to another video. Vtoman has sent me a power station. I did see they are selling it on Amazon with some good reviews, so I wanted to bring it to you and see how it works. And it is solar powered, so we're going to check the solar power panel out. It is a 4-panel panel. It is folded up right now, but there you go. I'll plug that in later when the sun is out, but we're going to get to this right now. We got some DC for your car, cigarette lighter deals. We got USBs, C cable connections, fast charging, 3 1500 watt outlets, jumper for your car. I don't have the accessory for that, but they sell that for like 30 bucks. And what else do we have here? And we can plug another battery in if you want to buy another unit. You can plug another battery into there to extend the life of it. But after the intro, we will get to the testing. Okay. Hello everyone, welcome to another review. Today we are going to be testing out the Vtoman 1500 watt power station. They do have 4 USB jacks here. The first 3 are the 2.4 amps and the last one I believe is a 3.0. So if you want to charge your stuff off even faster, you can use that one. They have 2 type C's, not just one. They got 2 type C cables up top, so the newer phones you can plug into that. There's 3 outlets at the bottom. I do have my circular saw running. I had it running for a bit. I think it got a little over 810 watts, and it didn't bog down as well. You're going to see that I did hook up the pancake compressor to the outlet, and I believe it did reach up over 1100 and something eventually, but this did run for 2 whole minutes. 2 minutes without any problem at all. The fan kicked on the side of this unit, but the fan comes on just so the innards don't overheat, so that is a good feature as well. Okay, at first I had the circular saw hooked up, and it was at like about 800, I want to say about 800 watts or 880 watts. Right now it's at 168 or so, 178, because I have 2 lights hooked up and I have 2 chargers hooked up that's charging these batteries for my DeWalt's. So both of those are hooked up. I cannot do the saw and the compressor at the same time. The compressor you saw was about 1200 or 1300 with everything else hooked up. So that would blow it probably because it's rated at 1500. But it went to 1300 for about 3 minutes straight. The fan kicked on. It went down about 7%, but it was I had a big load on it. I will test it out a little bit more. I'm gonna hook the solar panel up to it tomorrow if it's sunny, but I think it's gonna rain tomorrow, so I'll probably have to do the testing another couple days. But I am putting this through the test to do this. What I'm doing is drilling holes for the electric and just getting this squared away, but it's working out really good with the electric in here. Just these 2 bulbs, these things can probably last 2, 3, 4, 5 days just with the bulbs, because it doesn't take a lot of energy for those. But I started off at 82 or 83% when they shipped it to me. It was already there, so I didn't charge it up at all. I will be plugging it to the wall to see how long it charges up in the wall, how long it charges up in the direct sunlight, and give you some idea. But right now, I'm enjoying it. It is working pretty good. It didn't kick off on me yet. I'm not going to try to put 2,000 watts to it because I know it's going to kick it, but 1,300 watts. I might push it and go to 1,400, and maybe just see when it does kick off. But for the most part. Hey, I'm giving it a good rating so far, but just starting, folks. So just hang in there and we'll put it to the test. Okay, guys, I'm all done with the electric. I have USB plugs over here. I got all the outlets. I got the light strung up. We still have 61%. Started out at about 83%. It's only using 12 watts right now because I have the two bulbs are doing about 6 watts a piece. Working out really well. I haven't had to charge it up at all. I'll get the solar panel here hooked up once it is not gloomy. It's been raining for about 2 days, so today's not going to be a solar power day of testing out, so I'm going to wait another day or two and I will show you that, but looking good so far. Okay, we're going to put it to the test. I have USB cords hooked up. I have one light on here. I have one light and a charger on here. I have right here, who doesn't have a blow dryer in their tool bag? And this is a 1500 watt power bank. So we're going to turn this on. And this is on cool air. Cool air is not going to be... Okay, I'm going to tell you now before, so the sounds, first it's going to be cool air, and then cool air on high, and this is going to be heat on low, and then heat on high, and it's going to push it to about 1500. You're going to hear a fan, if you can hear over this blow dryer. The fan cuts on in here to keep it running, so here we go. Okay, here it's low on heat. And then we're going to turn on high on heat. Okay, well, there's the test on that, and I'm going to hook up the solar panel that I got right here. I'll lay it out on the floor and show you, but here's the connections, the positive and the negative. We're going to hook that up. It is 220 watts. We're going to see how long this takes to charge this unit up, but we're going to be at about 50% or lower because I'm going to be using this before I do that test. So it's going to be probably lower than that, but I'll let you know the starting point and where we're at before we do the solar panel. Okay, I just thought about it before the solar test. I'm going to go ahead and plug this back up and let this run for longer than like 30 seconds or whatever. I'm going to let it run for 2 or 3 minutes and see if it kicks off. So let's start it up. Okay, as you see, it got down to 41%. I did note it in 1 minute, it went down 5% in 1 minute. But with having 1500 watts, it did go over 1500 watts. It didn't shut off at all. So that is saying to me that this is a pretty good unit, because some of them don't even get close to the wattage. It gets to 1400, kicks off. This one actually went over and didn't even kick off yet. It did kick the fan on to cool it down, but we'll try the solar panels in a minute. Excuse how I look. Didn't even do my hair yet because I've been using the blow dryer out here, but in all honesty, I am doing a live today. It's Halloween, so I'm dressing up and doing the old giddy up. Okay, we're just going to plug it up to this outlet right here. Make sure. And it is at You can hit any button on here to wake it up. It's at 52%. So in a half hour, I'm going to come, well, in about 20 minutes, I'm going to come check it out because I want to see exactly when it's going to hit that 100%. So we need 48%, which ideally is going to be in half an hour. If I can get this twister tie undone, we'll be good to go. So it's simple as just plugging it into right here. There we go. And it has a nice thick cable there. Okay. And down here, I heard it click on. We'll be back in 20 minutes to see where it's at. Okay, folks, I'm going to go ahead and stop the test. This is at 87%. I've only had this connected for 20 to 21 minutes. It's already went up like 35%. Every 35 seconds is going up 1%, so I have full confidence that this will fully charge within 1 hour. I'm going to finish this up outside. They do have a manual here with questions and answers. I know most people don't read instructions and such, but please read the black parts if you have any questions. They got a frequently asked questions page here. But this is the AC input. Okay, they did include a cigarette lighter for the car to charge this up. My cigarette lighter in the car does not work, but that's one good thing of having this unit. If I have anything that has the DC, then I can just plug it into here. But this right here comes with, I'll put a close up on the screen for you right now. There you go, AC input. Okay, and this is the DC input. But this compartment on top holds the extra cords. And if I did not mention, this does have a light on the back of it. 3 different settings. And it has a SOS deal, like a flashing SOS. That's the SOS right here. And then an off. But we're going to set this out. It has little kickstands on this one that we're just going to pop out, and the sun's that direction, so I'm going to lean it that way. This is a 200 watt panel, and we're going to see how long in 20 minutes that this is going to charge it up for. All set up. Plug this in. Okay, we're at 70% right now. I've already charged it up inside because I had some other work I had to do, but then 70%, and we're going to try 20 minutes to see from 70% to 100 how fast that it does charge up in the sunlight. I'll see what it's getting in the wattage right now. Turn this away from the sun so we can see. Okay, we're already getting 204. This does say it gets 220 watts at the peak. So 204 is very, very acceptable. We'll see right now. We'll start the clock and see how fast this charges up. Okay, we're gonna go over it together, see what this thing's done. It's been 20 minutes. 74%. It's still at about 200 watts, so 74%. Yeah, in an hour it'll do 12%, but this is a really big power bank, so 12%, I think it's still pretty good. You can use more than one of these if you want to buy these. They are on sale too. If you check the descriptions, there's a link in there. You can check the pricing of everything, but they are having a sale right now. But this is compatible. This plug here that I saw, this is compatible with my other battery bank that I have, so I can plug it into there. And this is to different power stations as well, so it doesn't just go for this brand. They do have this solar panels. If you just want to buy the solar panels, it goes to different power banks as well, so that is a plus. Hey, 74%. I was about to unplug it and it reached 223, so it reached 3 watts over what they said that it does. Let's go into the media barn, and we'll wrap this up and talk about this and see if this is a good fit for you or not. If it's not, you just don't need it. That sounds stupid as shit. Headed to the media barn. We're going to wrap this video up. We're going to tell you about the different features I may not have included in this video so far and see if it's a good fit for you. Let's go. Hey, we're going to wrap this video up. The Vtoman worked out very well. I really was surprised with all the features on it. One of the big features that I didn't notice, or well, that you guys know already, is if you have this plugged into the wall right here, if you plug this into the wall and turn it on and plug something into it, it will use the wall power. It'll bypass this, go use the wall power, and then if the power shuts off, it automatically keeps whatever's running on one of these outlets running. Most appliances, like bigger appliances, maybe a refrigerator, I'm not sure if all the features will still work on it properly, but most things you plug into here, it can be uninterrupted service if you do that. So that is one good feature. I like that it did not shut off on me when it reached 1500. It just didn't kick off on me. It has a feature in it where it automatically throttles it so it doesn't cut off when you're trying to use an equipment, and I've never saw one do that before. Usually they just shut off and blow a fuse or a circuit breaker or whatever, and you have to redo it. But this surprised me on that. It went up to about, I think, 1590. So that was good. Well, it will take probably in the sunlight, full sun, maybe 8 hours, 8 to 9 hours at the 200 to 220 to charge this completely up. But this thing will last quite a bit. This runs on Amazon. I think it might run $12.99, but they have a crazy $500 off. Yes, $500 off. But that's just right now. If you're seeing this video, they might have a different deal going on, but please check the descriptions below and check the links out and see what kind of deals they have. I know this is coming out right before Black Friday, like 1 day before Black Friday, I believe this video is coming out. They might have really crazy deals then as well as afterwards, so just check the link out for that. And I don't know, I wrote some stuff down so I didn't forget to tell you. And I think I did tell you everything that I wanted to, that I was very pleasantly surprised with this operating performance. She said that. The only downfall, and I'm going to say this now, the only downfall that I saw with it is pretty heavy. So if you can't carry so much weight, I'm thinking this is maybe 30 pounds, probably. Maybe 30, 35 pounds, and the solar panel might be about 15 to 20 pounds. So together, if you're trying to hold them,
roughly around 50 pounds. But the power is there, is pounded with power. See what I did there? But if you don't like a lot of power and you want to get a smaller one that's lightweight that doesn't handle as much as this does, that's up to you. But if you have somebody that has some muscles like me that can carry this in and it's never going to go anywhere but where you set it, this would be a really good thing for you as well, that you don't have to lug it around. But if you are in construction or anything like that and you want to bring this with you or go camping, I definitely recommend this for camping. Definitely. With the solar panel. And if you use it a whole lot, you might want to grab another solar panel. So that is another option for you. And the solar panels, again, those don't just go for the Vtoman. It goes for other ones as well. Like I think the EBL that I reviewed, and a few others will go for that solar panel. So they have the connections in it for the, not really universal, but for other ones as well. So that's a good feature. That's it, guys. That's really all I have. If you have any other questions or comments below that I can maybe test out that I haven't right now in the comments, just comment something and maybe I could test it out for you and get back with you. I do read comments. I really do appreciate you doing that, as well as hitting the like button. I know you hit the like button. You guys are really appreciative of the channel, and I appreciate you. So if you haven't hit the like button and you like the video, I don't know what else to say. But I want to thank Vtoman for sending me this. I really do appreciate that. And maybe we'll find something in the future. If you guys want to order some of this stuff and you really like it, just review it honestly for... Oh, shit. Let's do it over. Well, nothing else to say here, folks, but... Nothing else to say here, but thanks Vtoman for sending me this unit. And maybe in the future, if you have anything new, like a new product coming out, I would like to review it, because I've never heard of this name until they emailed me, and I did a little research and reviewed it, and a lot of people are liking this. So I was like, you know what? I think this is going to be good, and it still exceeded my expectations. So, okay, guys. Well, I'm getting out of here. Till next time, talk to you later.